Good morning, you guys. It is day 3 of Irma, and we've definitely got some cleanup to do, so let's get this day started. Well, it is a rough morning, you guys. A rough morning. I think Bub and I finally laid down to go to sleep around, what was it, Bub? 5 o'clock? About 5 o'clock. There's Bub. Say good morning.
Morning.
Baby girl is still asleep, and the hubs is down at the Emergency Operations Center. They have had a rough night. I think he got about an hour of sleep. So many things going on. Possible evacuations at the nursing home here. One of our shelters lost a generator. There's some problems going on here at the Sheriff's Department where we are. Just a crazy, crazy night, you guys. I've gotten word this morning that we did lose a tree at our house. One of the trees came down, so hopefully whenever I get there, it's not going to be as bad as what it could be. So thank the Lord for that. But our roads are completely flooded over. I have no way to get home because I can't get through the water. It is crazy, crazy. Let me turn this around and see if we can at least see out this window to see what things are looking like. There you have it. Can you guys tell how much that wind is still kicking up? It is right now almost 11 a.m. So we have been having lots and lots of hours of pretty strong wind. The sky is clearing up a little. I know it's still very, very gray and dreary, but definitely looks better than it did yesterday, and you can see the different rotation on those clouds. So definitely behind the hurricane now, which is wonderful. Not sure exactly how long these wind gusts are going to stay with us today, but looking better than it did last night. We are still completely out of power here. We do have a generator on, but it's only powering very few things, and most of our county is out of power. Steve said he heard at the last word that there was power in our particular neighborhood, but we haven't been back there, obviously. Don't know if that's still true or not, so it's just a waiting game. Look at this, you guys. Those of you who watched over on the main channel know I did a first impressions review of all the Candy Johnson makeup, and look at this. This has been on since yesterday about, I don't even remember, maybe about 9 o'clock yesterday morning. I have not reapplied. Already used makeup remover wipes and everything, and still these lips are stained. This is some good stuff, good stuff. But anyway, let's quit talking makeup and get on about this day and see what's going to unfold. The sun is shining. Bub, how you doing? Long night, huh?
Yeah.
It was a long night, but the sun is shining. You can tell it is still very windy and very loud with the generator on, but we're going to come out here and see if our little buddy, the alligator, is out. Let me show you the sky. Still dark back that way. That's heading north. You can see the rotation of those clouds still. But coming up from the south, look, it is getting brighter. The worst of it is definitely over, and thank the good Lord that we are safe. Now let's go check on that gator. Oh, that wind is chilly, huh? Wow, you guys, first signs of a beautiful blue sky. So we are on our way home. Gonna make that 15-mile journey and hope that we have no damage there, and hope we still have power. So we'll see you when we get there. Not a pond, you guys. That is just property behind the college, flooded. sweet home. We got a man down. Got some more trees down over here on the side of the property. Be curious to see what's happening out back. Another tree down here in the back, and look, all the standing water. Definitely got some issues with that. Few small trees down in the back of the property. Oh, and we've lost another one over there by the shed. Don't think I'm going to be able to wade through this water. Let's go around the other way. This is now our front yard, you guys. Look how big that tree was. It is way, way taller than the house still. This was a big, big, big tree, a live oak, actually, that came down. Take a look back here.
This one.
Wow.
That was close. Look over here.
Hold on a minute, bud. See that? Look at all the standing water for sure. Just ripped that tree right on down.
We got some shingle damage.
Oh boy, look at this tree. Look how close that was to the house. Thank the good Lord that didn't hit the house. But seems as though we may have some roof damage. Hubs is going up there to check it out. Wow, that was another big old tree right there. Woo, that came real close to the house and the shed. You guys can see the shed right through there. Looks like it missed the shed, thank the good Lord. And fellas are going up to check it out. Lots and lots of standing water here in the yard. But check this out. Look how close that tree was on that shed. Oh my word. I don't think there's any damage though. Can't get around back right now, but it looks like it just scrubbed right up against it. What's happening on the roof, guys?
Just some of the center shingles are missing. That ain't nothing.
So now the moment of truth. Let's see if any water came in from that roof. Last time we had Charlie come through in 2004, we definitely had roof damage. Not seeing any evidence of leaks right now. So that's good, but it's also a bunch of new sheetrock. Let's take a look by this back door. That's where we were really afraid because we've already had some leaking. Everything look dry? Thinking that's dry. So it looks like we fared pretty well, We're gonna have a lot of cleanup with those couple of big old trees. We'll have plenty of firewood throughout the winter. Oh my word, that's gonna be a mess. But now we need to go over and check our neighbors because they're not here. We wanna make sure everything is okay over at their house, but we fared pretty well. A few shingles we're gonna have to replace on the roof. Doesn't show any signs of leaking. So, but sometimes it takes a little while for it to seep on through. So hopefully no leaking there, and then the trees. But let's go check the neighbors and see. Good news, the neighbors are all fine over there. They don't even have any trees down, a couple little limbs, that's it. Some of you have asked about my parents. They are doing wonderfully well. They had a few branches come down, a few limbs, but no trees at their place either. And they were actually in Lady Lake, right there in Lake County. The eye came directly over them. So they were very, very fortunate, blessed. They're out of power though. They've been out of power since about midnight last night, and they still don't have power back today, but they're doing well. My sister and her family are doing well. No damage there either. They're also out of power. They live probably about 25 miles from me. And then my little brother also lives about 25 miles from me in the other direction, closer to Gainesville. His winds were a little bit stronger, but he has no damage either. So we're fixing to get back in the car and drive around and check on a few friends of ours and see if there's anything we can do to help. We'll keep you posted. This is not a river, guys. This is a ditch. You can see up here where it's draining off of their driveway, and look right there where it washed out a good part of the land. Wow. Look right out here, you guys. We're fixing to circle you around and let you see. Right behind this property here is a big, big lake, but look how it's come up into the yard right up here to the sidewalk. You can't even tell where the lake stops and the properties begin. It's actually in some of these houses. Look at this lake, you guys. Completely up the back of these houses. You can't even see the docks anymore. Incredible amount of water that has come up in all these lakes. Fortunately, it looks like that house is high enough. I don't think the water got inside, but incredible. Look right out there. Can you guys see right there? That is actually a bench that's on the dock. Everything is underwater. Well, here we are at the end of another long day. Can you guys believe all the stuff that we showed you? Just all the flooding, especially the water everywhere and trees down everywhere. I tell you, it's just not a fun, pleasant thing at all. Still, about half of our county is without power. So they are working hard. The power companies have been working hard all day long, and we certainly appreciate their efforts. That is for sure, for sure. The hubs finally made it home, and he fell right to sleep almost. He is so tired. About 36 hours, and he only had an hour and a half nap. So he is exhausted and will be hard at it again tomorrow. We've got some roads washed out and just a lot of devastation around our county. So thank you so much for all the prayers and all the concern that you guys have sent this way. I tell you, we came out with a lot of damage, but it certainly could have been a whole lot worse. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And to all of you in Florida who are suffering through this, we're going to make it through together. We absolutely are. And we're going to be doing our part to help all of you recover the best that we possibly can. So I want to thank all of you so very much for going through Irma with us and being a big encouragement and a big support. And remember, even with the tragedy all around us, it really is still a DeeVine life. So please go and live it with purpose. I'll see you all again soon.